For each of these are actually two different stories to be told. One is exactly what it's doing, and the other is the impact of your retention policies and how you throw away the data once the data has aged past the point of its usefulness. And so let me start here first by telling the first story independently for each of these three different approaches. I'll start first here with what's the easiest one to perhaps understand, our forever forward incremental backup. When you enable forever forward incremental backup, you start first, just like you always do, with a full backup. And for all of these, we'll use Sunday through Saturday as the week that we're exploring here. In this configuration with forever forward incremental backup, we create an initial full backup of that virtual machine, and then forever, we only create incremental backups from that point on. This is great if you don't want to have to go through the full backup generation process and all the resource consumption that it requires. But as you might imagine, as you start getting further and further and further away from that initial backup, well, we start having more and more changes that need to be rolled in together. And so Forever Forward can be great for reducing all the extra workload in generating the occasional full backup. But as you might imagine, as we get further and further away from that backup, the process gets more difficult. I can show you that here with my little eyeball. So let's say I need to restore my Sunday backup. That's very easy because I have all those files consolidated into a single virtual disk file. But as I then need to restore further and further along in that chain of backups, the number of additional incremental backups that I have to merge into that original full backup starts to get really long over time. And so again, whereas Forever Forward optimizes the backup activity, you're going to make quite a bit, maybe quite a bit, in the restore activity when you need to bring that virtual machine back to life.